Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, iRacing fans, welcome to the monthly Race for Pad 266, proudly brought to you by Kma Racing. Tonight the boys are out here at Talladega, and as you see, we've got a little bit of weather out here tonight. Going to be a little bit foggy. It was a little bit foggy last night. The drivers did pretty well with the weather conditions. Going to make it a little hard to see up there from the blimp, but down on the track, it's not really that bad. 1 and 2, probably our biggest threat out here tonight with the addition of the humidity and the fog. But we'll see how the boys do tonight. They are going to be running out here on this 2.6-mile track in the Chevy Silverados and the Toyota Tundras for 100 laps of high-speed, nose-to-tail, bumper-to-bumper, side-scraping, door-slamming, gear-jamming racing out here tonight on this super speedway. Going to be a lot of fun. Got a lot of our regulars out here tonight. Edward Bray, Joel Guy, Gary Whitmer Jr. Want to give a big shout out there to Gary Whitmer Jr. for producing the newest, latest edition of our pad video. Every pad video you see out there, ladies and gentlemen, on the KMA TV broadcast, proudly made by Gary Whitmer Jr. Very fine job by Gary Whitmer Jr. Joined out here tonight will be Gary Whitmer Sr., father of Gary Whitmer Jr. Kevin Scott Nelson in the house, along with Ivan Garcia. Travis Browder, always good to see young Travis Browder. Now, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the monthly Race for Pad, and tonight we're going to be talking a lot about pad as we do go around this 2.6-mile speedway, people against distracted driving. We bring the boys out on the track once a month on the first Sunday of the month in order to try to help spread the word. Also, I want to give a big shout out there to John Hedrick, Over the Top Paints and Designs. The signage that you see, a lot of the logos that you see, done by John Hedrick with Over the Top Paints and Designs, a huge supporter of pad. And we're going to see a lot of the pad vehicles out here tonight. Gary Whitmer Jr. sporting one, I do believe brought to you by Over the Top Paints and Designs. Mighty fine painter, mighty fine people out there, ladies and gentlemen, coming together to make this very special once-a-month race happen. Check them out at www.padd.org for more information. Got a lot of great stuff going on out there on that website at padd.org. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it does appear that our qualifying order is up. Out there on that front line, we've got Mitchell Reeves with the 53.583, second position belonging to Edward Bray with the 53.650. Good job, too. Positions 1 and positions 2. James Brown sitting back in third. Lee Staples sitting in fourth position. Fifth position, William Wise. Old Billy Wise in the house tonight, representing Loose Lug Nuts Racing. Good luck to Billy Wise out here tonight. Brad Reams sitting off in sixth position. Garrett Potts back in seventh, and Ronald Klein with RTK Motorsports sitting back in eighth. Ninth position, lining up in front of little brother, we've got Taylor Potts and Ben Gear, last night's winner at Talladega in the fog. Position 10. Position 11 belonging to Anthony Poston. Travis Browder sitting back in 12th. 13th position belonging to Jack Watts with Southeast Motorsports. Rob Haynes in 14th, and Tyler Chalk 15th position. Mark Jackson running for Over the Top Paints and Designs back in 16th position. Donald Stewart, Greg McClendon 17th and 18th. Dave Miranda, Gary Whitmer Jr. 19th and 20th. David Casey back in 21st. Ivan Garcia back in 23rd. Good to see Ivan. Andre Heidstra taking his place in 25th. John Henderson 26th. Gary Whitmer Sr. back in 27th position. Joel Guy, Kevin Scott Nelson, and Chris Hogue rounding up our 30 truck field. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to kick off 100 laps of high-speed racing here at Talladega, all in the name of Padd. People against distracted and driving. It's going to be a lot of fun out here in these weather conditions. We're going to get some in-car camera, put you behind the wheel at some point in time. Padd truck starting us off tonight. Mitchell Reeves in the 00 side by side with Edward Bray in the number 66. Edward Bray in front of his teammate Lee Staples in the number 64. We'll be seeing these two drivers hooked up quite a bit tonight. Start of tonight's race is done on green. After that, it is on leader's discretion. No 3 wide on the start. No advancing your position before you cross that start-finish line. No jumping lanes until you're across that line. A few simple rules to try to keep the drivers on the straight and narrow out here tonight. Number 32, Billy Wise on that inside lane, lining up behind Mitchell Reeves. Brad Ream in the number 61, 40, belonging to Garrett Potts with Potts Racing. Reeves getting ready to fire him up. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Racing for 100 laps out here at Talladega.
Green flag.
Nice solid start out here too. Tonight's race. Rising number 32, trying to get tucked up on 2, 0. That outside lane, we had talked already about Lee Staples and Edward Bray. Lee Staples going high, Edward Bray going down, making a liar out of me. I had really expected Lee Staples and Edward Bray to stay together, and already early separation between these two drivers as Edward Bray's out in front of that line leading Mitchell Reeves down that backstretch. We're going to have a caution as Lee Staples comes across the nose. No caution flag will fly. We are green flag, but we are on replay, ladies and gentlemen. And we have contact between Lee Staples as Lee Staples appeared to have come down across the nose up to number 61. Not sure how the 61 could have gone much lower, but there was the number 99, Taylor Potts, and the number 64 of Lee Staples. No caution will fly. Ladies and gentlemen, we are green out here at Talladega, but unfortunately, Lee Staples and Taylor Potts caught up in the first fender. Brad Reed, surprisingly enough, still alive. Not taking on a whole lot of damage right there. Number 76 of Ronald Klein getting on to the rear end of Brad Reed. Bray still up in that front line leading Double zero of James Brown. Or double zero of Mitchell Reeves. We're going to see James Brown out here at some point in time tonight. Right now, James Brown a little bit further back in third position. Really wise on that inside lane, taking his time. Not really wanting to come up to the dash line. Rear end up Mitchell Reeves. Mitchell Reeves pushing for all he's worth onto the rear end of Edward Gray. Brad Ream by a nose on that outside lane. Edward Gray fighting back on the inside. It's a complete drag race between the number 66 and the number 61. Fog not really seeming to make a difference on these drivers. We're looking at about 36%. With 100% humidity out here. Edward Gray with momentum down onto that inside lane. He's got the help of Mitchell Reeves. Mitchell Reeves thoroughly tucked up onto the rear end of Edward Gray. Brad Ream, Ronald Klein on that outside lane, giving them a run for their money. Number 4 of Ben Gear holding solid position on the outside. Billy Wise solid on the inside in position 5. Trucks in this lead pack. One of those trucks I do want to take a closer look at is the number 5 of Gary Whitmer. Gary Whitmer hanging back just a nose hair. That is a beautiful Mickey 20 Foundation pad truck brought to you by Over the Top Paints and Designs. Number 5. People against distracting driving. That is what tonight is all about. People to educate our drivers, to educate our race fans about the dangers of distracted driving. And Gary Whitmer, he is a great promoter of the dangers of texting and driving. I actually met Mike Clemmy, the founder of PAD, in a walk for PAD just a couple of months ago. Sarah Potts in the number 40. Unfortunately, older brother, Taylor Potts, caught up in the first non-caution incident. Anthony Poston, number 31, Westmaster, staying hooked up pretty well onto the rear end of number 40. Travis Crowder in the number 51 Toyota. Travis always in a Toyota. Brad Ream up in the front of the pack, taking over that lead from Edward Gray. James Brown in third. James Brown, owner of Cora Championship Online Racing Association. James Brown sitting in at third position, showing his support for PAD. Ronald Klein in fourth. Billy Wise sitting in fifth place. Very solid tonight. Checking out drivers in our second pack, we've got Kevin Scott Nelson. Second pack, 6.7 seconds back off of our racing leaders. Kevin Scott Nelson in the number 224, being pushed on by the 02 of Mitchell Reeves and Ivan Garcia. And the number 17 of Andre Heitzer. the number 67 of Andre in 17th position. John Henderson, 24 seconds back, riding solo. Gary Whitmer back in 19th in the number 52, riding solo. Lee Staples and Taylor Potts still on that lead lap, but they are 45 seconds back. Dave Casey in pit row, 3 laps down. Joel Guy, 5 laps down early on. We are on lap 90, lap 9 of 191 to go out here tonight. Going to be pretty hard for Joel Guy to back up those 5 laps and get him back. We've got Jack Watts up in front. Jack Watts from the number 77. Southeast Motorsports has made his way to the front. He's got heavy competition on that outside lane. Ben Gear and the number 78 of Donald Stewart. Ben Gear is clear. Ben Gear, Donald Stewart down to the inside lane. Another lead change out here at Talladega. And ladies and gentlemen, they are coming up. They are getting busy. They're going to be coming up on some black traffic. Taylor Potts getting up to the wall along with Lee Staples as that lead pack comes ripping by. That will put Lee Staples and Taylor Potts 1 lap down on lap 10 of 100 tonight in the Racing Padd 266. Ben Gear leading his first lap of the night. Number 52, Gary Whitmer into pit row. Donald Stewart on the outside being pushed on by Jack Watts, number 77. We are caution free. Ladies and gentlemen, 11 laps in. Gary Whitmer Jr. in the number 5. Nicky Clenny Foundation has worked his way up to 3rd position, first truck on that outside lane. He's got some help from the number 68 of Rob Haynes and the number 66 of Edward Bray. Ben Gear sitting in 4th position down onto that inside lane. We have got a 6-truck breakaway. Donald Stewart, Jack Watson, Ben Gear, Gary Whitmer Jr., Rob Haynes, Edward Bray, 7 seconds ahead of any other traffic out here. Kevin Scott Nelson at 7 seconds back, along with Ivan Garcia and Andre Heidstra. Mitchell Reeves, John Henderson about 30 seconds back. Brad Ream, Travis Browder sitting at 38. James Brown, Garrett Potts, 14th and 15th. Four-truck breakaway. It was just 6 a lap or 2 ago. Rob Haynes, Gary Whitmer Jr. Drivers are heading in and out of pit road. Ben Gear in 3rd position. Edward Bray sitting out in 4th. Rob Haynes takes the lead here on lap 13 of 100. That fog might be playing a little bit of a factor out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with this 4-truck runaway we've got going on. We're going to put you down in car. In-car camera with our race leader, Rob Haynes. As I mentioned, turn 1 and 2, it's a little bit foggy out there, nothing you can't really handle. Up there in the distance, though, you really have a hard time seeing out there in the far distance. As we're trying to get a glimpse down there at turn 3, We know there's something in front of us. We know it's got to be a truck, but we can't really get that distance out there as we head off into turn 3, coming around that apex. Deepest part of the turn, coming in and out of 4. Trying to get a visual on that truck we are coming up on right here as we come around pit row. This is where the fog really does thicken up. Provides a little bit of a challenge for these drivers out here tonight. Lap 14 of 100. We are caution free in the Racing Padd 266. In-car camera with Edward Bray, staying just off the rear end of Ben Gear. Ben Gear in the Duncan Donuts, last night's winner in a fog-filled race out at Talladega. Ben Gear trying to breathe a little, getting down onto that apron a little bit. Yellow line can put you down. Gary Whitmer sitting in 4th position. Gary Whitmer driving the Nicky Fleming Foundation Chevy Silverado, brought to you by Over the Top Paint and Design. Ben Gear stroking that yellow line a little bit too much for my comfort out there. Rob Haynes staying well above that yellow line. Edward Bray, Gary Whitmer tight in tow. Rob Haynes, Edward Bray, Gary Whitmer Jr. Positions 1, 2, and 3. Not really sure what happened to Ben Gear right there. Possible internet loss. That'll put Gary Whitmer Jr. up there in 3rd position. Looking back at 4th and 5th for Kevin Scott Nelson and Ivan Garcia. Mitchell Reeves and Jack Watts tight in tow. Jack Watts in 6th position. Mitchell Reeves, unfortunately, 1 lap down. Number 67 of Andre Heidstra hanging on tight in tow. John Henderson and David Casey. John Henderson with the 111, right along with David Casey, the number 20. David Casey has fallen to 3 laps down. Checking in on Brad Ream. Brad Ream back here in 9th position. Has led 4 laps out here tonight. Started out here tonight in 6th. Getting a little bit of help from Travis Crowder, James Brown, Garrett Potts, and Billy Wise. Billy Wise sitting in 13th position. Anthony Poston in 14th. Straight line formation here for Brad Ream and company for positions 9, 10, 11. 12th, 13th, and 14th. 14 drivers on the lead lap on lap 19 of 181 to go in our monthly Race 4 Pad. Edward Brave back up to the front of the line, being pushed on by Gary Whitmer Jr. Good to see Gary Whitmer up there in the front pack, having a good time. And a lot of good company out here. In his rearview mirror, he's got Gary Whitmer Sr. Unfortunately, Gary Whitmer Sr. is 2 laps down. Being kept in that line by Rob Haynes. Rob Haynes sitting in 3rd. 2 3-lap traffic drivers riding along with 3 leaders. Good company. Oftentimes it's a good idea to keep a lap traffic vehicle with you whenever possible. Here in about 10 laps or so, we should be seeing some green flag pit stops coming up. Oftentimes green flag pit stops hard to find. Edward Bray leading 6 laps out here tonight. Rob Hayes has led 7. Brad Ream has led 4. This fog definitely has divided up these drivers out here tonight. Of these 5 trucks that we are looking at, only 3 are on that lead lap. And Ray Gary Whitmer and Rob Haynes. Number 99, Taylor Potts. Number 52, Gary Whitmer. Both drivers laps down. Gary Whitmer, number 5. Supporting pad, people get distracted driving. If you want to show your Sport 4 pad, ladies and gentlemen, check them out at www.padd.org. Donate, purchase wristbands, t-shirts, bumper stickers. Plenty of ways to support pad, people get distracted driving. Kevin, Ivan, Jack, and Andre staying very solid on that 7-second differential amongst the front pack. Mitchell Reeves, Jack Watts working together towards Southeast Motorsports. Looking at the 02 of Mitchell Reeves, another very nice paint design by Overtop Paints and Designs. Lee Staples, 1 lap down, unfortunately, but he's got those purple rims on, showing his Sport 4. Nicky Fletty, we appreciate that. Ronald Klein showing his Sport as well. Ronald Klein having the bumper stickers on the rear end of the Chevy Silverado, along with www.padd.org. 67 heading into pit row. Pretty large amount of damage onto the rear end of the number 76. 76 of Ronald Klein, RTK Motorsports, has taken a pounding under that rear end. Doesn't really seem to be affecting the drivability of it. Bray leading his 12th lap of the night. Gary Whitmer sitting in second, looking very strong out there. You know, right now, Mom Whitmer, Becky Whitmer's got her fingers crossed. Sending out good thoughts there, too. Gary Whitmer. Straight line formation for just about every driver out here. Fog has broken up the pack. Not a lot of double file action going on out here at Talladega. Edward Bray leading 13 laps so far. Rob Haynes leading 7. Brad Ream has led 4. Brad Ream back in 7th position. 33 seconds back. Travis, James, Garrett, John, Anthony, William Wise. Drivers still on that lead lap. They are 33 seconds back off of our race leader, Evan Bray, Gary Whitmer, and Rob Hayes. Jack Watts and Mitchell Reeves running for Southeast. Mitchell Reeves very content right now just to hold position, but I tell you what, I bet you if Jack Watts and Mitchell Reeves took a hankering for that outside lane, they could probably get around him. Lap 28 of 100. Should be seeing some green flag pit stops coming up very soon. Estimated fuel mileage sits at about 30 to 32 laps at 29 of 100. And there they go into pit row, as I called it. Ladies and gentlemen, Evan Bray, Gary Whitmer Jr., Gary Whitmer Sr., Rob Haynes into pit row. And it is foggy out there in pit row. Keeping an eye on Gary Whitmer Jr. Started out here tonight's race in 20th position, currently in 4th. Gary Whitmer Sr. on his way out. Gary Whitmer Jr. on his way out of pit row. Edward Bray out in pit row, out of pit row in front of Gary Whitmer Jr. As they head off there into the distance, disappearing into a fog bank. That'll put Brad Ream out there on that front line. Brad Ream has led 5 laps. Brad Ream, Travis Browder, James Brown, position 23. Garrett Potts in 4th. Lap 30 of 100, I would expect Brad Ream and company to be pitting within the next couple of laps. Travis Browder started 12th out here tonight, currently in 2nd position. Travis Browder having a little bit of a connection issue. Travis Browder up into the wall. Tough break there for Travis Browder. Brad Ream, James Brown, Garrett Potts, Anthony Poston, William Wise running top 5. In-car camera with William Wise. William out here representing Blues Lucknuts Racing. A lot of buildup on the windshields out here tonight. William Wise needing to get some ground game on the number 31 of Anthony Poston. Don't want to be out here and lose draft. Out here at Talladega, you definitely need a partner on the super speedways. Anthony Poston hanging on to the rear end of Garrett Potts. Garrett Potts hanging on to the rear end of James Brown. James Brown showing his 4-4 pad. People get started driving. Brad Ream in the RTK Chevy Silverado number 61, leading his 10th lap of the night. Brad Ream representing the Loose Lugnuts. And a turkey trunk, looking good out there. Another fine paint job there by John Hedman. Pretty sure John did that truck. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Nonetheless, Brad Ream showing his sport for Loose Lugnuts, leading 10 laps. Travis Browder seems to have got his connection fixed up and more stabilized. Back into 6th position for Travis Browder. Brad Ream, James Brown, Garrett Potts, Anthony Poston, Billy Wise, and Travis Browder in our front lead pack. 18 seconds back, we have got Gary Whitmer Jr., Edward Bray, and Rob Hayes. 18 seconds back off of our front pack, being led by Brad Ream. Lap 37 of 100, 63 to go. Brad Ream up to 13 laps ahead on here tonight. David Casia 4 laps down in number 20. John Henderson, number 111, 1 lap down. Garrett Potts and Anthony Poston scooting on by on that inside lane along with the number 51 of William Wise. Number 32 of William Wise. Travis Broughton, number 51, number 224 up track. Trying to get to his teammate. Kevin trying to get something hooked up with David Casey. Kevin 1 lap down, Dave 4 laps down. Not really wanting to get up there and mess with the lead lap traffic. Ronald Klein, Mitchell Reeves, Taylor Potts still sitting back in 11th and 12th. This field is really spread out, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's race is going to come down to he who can pit the best. I do believe we are caution free out here tonight at the monthly Race 4 pad. Brad Ream, James Brown, Garrett Potts, and 3, and they are into pit row. Brad Ream, James Brown, Garrett Potts, Billy Wise into pit row here on lap 41. Brad out, Garrett out. Anthony, Travis, Billy, Garrett. What a race off of pit road. We have got 6 drivers successfully pitting and still hooked up. Here at Talladega, as far as the draft pack goes, it is indeed the more the merrier. The more drivers, the more trucks you have in your pack, the faster you can go. Now with that round up pit stops, ladies and gentlemen, that will put Gary Whitmer Jr. back into position 1, working along with Edward Bray and Rob Haynes. Gary Whitmer Jr. leading his 2nd lap of the night. Always like to see those pad trucks out there in that front line. Makes a little bit extra special. The pad truck wins the monthly Race 4 Pad. And into pit row goes our race leaders, Gary Ed and Rob Haynes. Green flag pit stops. Very in abundance tonight. Clean stop for Gary Whitmer. Rob Haynes delayed a little bit in pit road. Edward Bray is out. Gary meets out of line. Here comes Gary Whitmer Sr. 2 laps down. And there goes those leaders ripping by as Edward and Gary come out of pit road. Got to get them hooked up, boys. Got to get them hooked up. We'll put Ivan Garcia out there in position 1, leading his first lap of the night. But you know, Ivan Garcia right now in a pretty dangerous position. Ivan Garcia by himself. Now, I'll tell you what, that is dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. Ivan Garcia right now looking at a top speed of 178 miles per hour. 178. Looking at Brad Ream with the help of Travis Browder and James Brown. Looking at 191 miles per hour, 192, 193. So you're looking at about 13 to 14 miles per hour faster. Ivan Garcia might be leading it now, but I don't expect he's going to be leading it very, very long, as Travis, Brad, James, Anthony, and Garrett and Billy are tearing down him at 190 miles per hour here on this 2.6 miles speedway. 14 seconds back. I predict in about 7 laps they should be caught up to Ivan Garcia. Everett Bray, Gary Whitmer Jr. 22 seconds back. They've got help of Gary Whitmer Sr. We're keeping a real close eye on those numbers right there and see if Gary Whitmer Jr. and Sr. and Edward can gain any time. Gained up to 21.3. I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, that tonight's race may well be decided by he who can pit and he who cannot pit. Ivan Garcia leading his 4th lap of the night. Big shout out there to Ivan Garcia, but I tell you what, folks, with Travis and company bearing down on him at 194 miles per hour, he is sitting at 177, 178, 179 is just not going to be enough, as Travis is now down to 7 seconds back. And I do believe Ivan's got a little bit of front end damage. That's going to slow you down for sure, as he gets up to the rear end of the number 67. Travis is 5 seconds back and gaining. Ivan Garcia is our race leader, but considerably slower. I'll tell you what, folks, he's going to get ate alive by the approaching pack of Travis Browder, Brad Ream, James Brown, Anthony Poston, Garrett Potts, and Billy Wise. Brad Ream staying firmly tucked up on his rear end of number 51. Of Travis Browder here on lap 48 of 100. 48 down, 52 to go. 8 lead changes, 0 cautions. Looking like it's going to be a great night out here tonight for Padd. People against distracted driving. Our camera with Travis Browder. Should be pulling Ivan Garcia into view very, very soon. 3.6 seconds back, and there is Ivan. I'm getting a little bit of help there from the number 67. But I tell you what, Travis is closing, and he is closing hard. Just over 3 seconds before they reach our race leader, Ivan Garcia. Beautiful paint job on truck of James Brown. Showing us for that. Gotta love the purple. And the significance there, ladies and gentlemen. The significance is purple was the favorite color of our dearly departed angel, Lenny. If you don't know the story, Mickey was riding in the back seat of her best friend's vehicle. Best friend made that decision to get onto the phone and text him live. Nonetheless, Mickey Lenny was an innocent victim of a distracted driving. Distracted driving that was her friend. I'm sure that's kind of friends we want out there. Friends would be a little bit more responsible, I think. Travis Browder coming up hard and fast onto the rear end of Ivan Garcia. Ivan Garcia is our race leader. Let's see what Ivan does with it. Going to get bunched up a little bit here. Travis Browder to the outside going around the number 76. RTK Motorsports still coming up. Got a big run. Got a big run, going to eat Ivan alive. Brad Ream pushing for all he's worth onto the number 51 of Travis Browder. Travis Browder wanting to lead his first lap of the night here at Talladega. Travis, Brad, and James Brown. Travis Browder will lead lap 53 of the 100. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a quick commercial break and look at a brand new video brought to you by G&W Graphics. Caution is out, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to back that up and take a look exactly what happened right there. Now, we do know that was with our race leader, Travis Browder and Brad Ream. Right there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Tough break. As it appears, the number 61 of Brad Reed turning one of Travis Browder. And as Travis Browder ricocheted off, comes up into number 72, catching 72 of Ivan Garcia. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a heartbreaker there for the number 51 of Travis Browder. First caution of the night, lap 56 of 100. I'm sure a couple of drivers probably glad for that caution to come out in hopes of getting their lucky dog and their free passes. We'll have to give up a trip to pit row in order to make that happen, but I tell you what, this is Talladega. Anything can happen. First caution coming out, lap 56 of 100 in our monthly Race 4 pad. Ronald Klein, Rob Haynes, Kevin Scott Nelson, Andre Heidstrom. Drivers one lap down. Gary Whitmer, 2 laps down. David Casey, 3 laps down. Looks like number 40 of Garrett Potts is pushing Anthony Poston in pit row. Anthony Poston obviously not underneath his own power. Drivers were given one backup vehicle. There's going to be a few drivers right there taking on their backups tonight. Gary Whitmer Jr. has done definitely a very good job out here tonight. Going to let Gary Whitmer get straightened out on track. And we're going to get a little shout out there too. Gary Whitmer Jr. underneath our first caution of the night. How about it, Gary? Have you got a copy? Gary Whitmer, have you got a copy?
I got you, Scott.
Well, how you doing, Gary? Out here having a good time tonight, leading a couple laps.
I didn't hear a word you said over the sim.
All right, is that a little better? Have you got a copy?
I got you.
All right, you're looking good out there in that pad truck. Talk to me real quick about the pad.
PAD is People Against Distracted Driving, also known as the Nikki Kalini Foundation, put together by Mike Kalini and his wife in memory of Nikki, who was killed in a car accident by people that were texting and driving. And its PAD is out there to support and to put the word out there about PAD.
All righty, good information right there, Gary. Now, we got a chance tonight to take a look at those 2 brand new videos out there. We did air them during our broadcast. You do the video production for GW Graphics. Tell us a little bit about GW Graphics.
Yeah, GW Graphics. I do video productions for commercials for YouTube, for KMA, commercials, special events, about anything I can put together.
All righty, and how is the racing going out here tonight? Thought we were going to go caution free. I tell you what.
Yeah, if we just get some give and take and take it easy for a little bit, I think we'll be all right. But now it's getting towards the end. Everybody's moving up their aggression.
All righty, copy that. All right, well, good luck to you, Gary Whitmer.
Yep, thanks, Scott.
Seeing a few trucks back there in the background do a little bit of spinning around. Ivan Garcia making his way out of pit road. Mitchell Reeves sitting back in 8th position. We're showing Edward Bray in 5th. John Henderson lining up in 6th. Good to see Travis Browder out there in a top 10 position. Unfortunately, Rob Haynes 1 lap down along with Andre. Kevin Scott Nelson, Gary Whitmer Sr. 2 laps down. David Casey at 3 down. Lap 58 of 100, 42 to go. What a night out here, ladies and gentlemen. 56 laps, Green Flag Racing. Ten lead changes. Kevin Scott Nelson 1 lap down, making his way down pit row. And we'll put Edward Bray up in 1st position. Gary Whitmer in 2nd. Drivers still will have to make one more pit stop out here tonight. Long about lap 80, 89. Going to be about a third of a tank short on fuel. Edward Bray side by side with Gary Whitmer Jr. Ivan Garcia in 3rd. Travis Browder has worked his way up to 4th position. Travis has got to be very happy about that. Pace car is in, getting ready to go back to Green Flag Racing.
Green.
There goes Edward Bray. Nice push by the number 72, Ivan Garcia. break. Gary Whitmer Jr., Travis Router. Lap 61 of 100, 39 to go. Gary Whitmer Jr. leading lap 61. Mitchell Reeves on the outside lane, pushing on Gary and Travis Router. They're on lap 62 of 100. working along with Travis Browder. David Casey with 3 laps down. Working along with John Henderson. John Henderson in 6th position. 221 out. Having 224 at Henderson in 8th position. Gary Whitman 2 laps down. 11th position. Position 9. Andre Heatstra, position 7. Travis Browder has led 3 tonight. Adam Garcia has led 10, and Braves led 17. Rod Haynes has led 7. 10 drivers up in this front pack. Only 6 on the lead lap. Ivan Garcia, the 6th driver on the lead lap. Kevin down 1, Andre down 1, Gary down 2, and Dave down 3, and Ron Haynes down 8 laps. Rob Haynes flying solo. Dangerous thing to do out here at this 2.6 mile speedway. Out here tonight, making it a little bit slippery for the Chevy Silverado, staying clear of the tunnels. John Henderson biding his time. Coming on the rear end of number 67, Andre Heitzler. Andre on the rear end of Gary Whitmer Sr. Gary Whitmer Jr. up 217 laps led, lap 76 up on the 100 to go. 14 lead changes tonight on our monthly racing pad, 266. We still need to have one more round of pit stops. Drivers looking about 8 laps until they're really out of fuel. Gary Whitmer leading 21 laps out here tonight, battling it hard against Travis Crowder. Laps to go, 16 lead changes. Drivers down to single file. Mitchell and Crowley back up. John Harrison almost 3 wide. And we have green flag pit stops for Gray, Gary Whitmer, Mitchell Reeves. Green flag pit stops on lap 86 of 100. 14 to go. Mitchell Reeves, our pole sitter tonight, currently in 4th. Mitchell Edward Bray pulling outside, pulling out together, along with Gary Whitmer. Got to have partners out here at these super speedways. John Travis Browder's in the third position. John Henderson, Ivan Garcia, Travis Browder. In this front pack, 1, 2, and 3, Mitchell Reeves. Gary Whitmer Jr. and Edward Bray positions 4th, 5th, and 6th. 41 seconds back. Seeing one more round of pit stops performed by John, Ivan, and Travis. Now once that does happen, they have got to get in and out of pit road because Mitchell, Gary, and Edward will make their final pit stop. Pretty sure that Ivan, John, and Travis have not got enough fuel to get her done tonight. Lap 89 of 100, John Henderson, Travis Browder, positions 1, 2, and 3. Mitchell, Gary, and Ed, 43 seconds back for 4th, 5th, and 6th. This is the monthly race for Dad, 266. That's what he was doing. There goes Ivan, and there goes Travis Browder. Making their way into the road. They're final. The question is, can Travis and Ivan get in and out of pit row before Mitchell, Gary, and Edward swing on by? They've got to do this very, very quickly. Travis Browder having a little bit of trouble in pit road. This is the adjustment on pit stop. Travis Browder is out. Ivan Garcia is out. They have got to get hooked up as soon as possible. John Henderson making his way into pit road. Lap 90 of 100, 10 laps to go. Travis Browder out there by himself, no help from Ivan Garcia. John Henderson, our race leader in pit road, that'll put Travis Browder into first position here momentarily. Mitchell, Gary, and Edward are on their way. They will fly past Travis Browder. Can Travis Browder grab onto that grab? Travis Browder not able to get onto that grab number 66. He's trying. He's almost got it. He's grabbing. I don't think he's going to do it, folks. Mitchell Reeves, Gary Whitmer, Edward Bray making darn good time out here tonight. Lap 91 of 100. John Henderson working along with the lap traffic. Kevin Scott Nelson and David Casey. There goes David Casey. Mitchell Reeves up to the outside lane, leading Gray. John Henderson, Mitchell Reeves. We're going to have a burn order here on the finish, folks. Outside lane with Gary and Edward. .93 of 100, 7 to go. At this point in time, it is still anybody's ticket up here with these top 4 drivers. Going to find out who your buddy is on that last lap. A lot of different scenarios could actually turn out in form. Possibly seeing a 4-wide dash to the finish. Race for Padd. My hopes are actually on Gary Whitmer. Gary Whitmer to that outside lane. Mitch Reeves up in front on the inside. Mitch Reeves, John Henderson. Two trucks down the inside lane, dressed in green and yellow. Gary Whitmer right down the line behind Kevin Scott Nelson. Outside lane. 5 laps to go. Gary and Edward picking up speed. Side by side, Gary Whitmer Gary Whitmer Jr. and Mitchell Reeves side by side. They're on lap 95. Inside lane having no momentum. Gary Whitmer by a partial nose on that outside lane. But Edward Gray not able to push Gary Whitmer around. The top engine design Silverado of Mitchell Reeves. Taking one more run of it. 100. Down for one final push. Now, 100. run out here tonight for Mitchell Reeves and Gary Whitmer, John Henderson. Tell you what, we're going to go right to Mitchell Reeves and talk to Mitchell. How about it, Mitchell? Have you got a copy?
What you got, you, Scott?
Well, what a run for you out here tonight. Talk to me about tonight.
Yeah, it was kind of a crazy odd night, but we hadn't been really iRacing at all lately in the last couple of weeks. But come back and win. It was a good night. But we had I had to start from the rear from coming in or coming in late, and ended up getting kind of stuck there in the back a little bit, and then that first caution kind of saved us. So after that, we kind of just made the best of it, and really got to thank Gary Whitmer and Edward Bray for helping me out there at the end. If it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't have been in that position to begin with. But just got to give a huge shout out to everybody that helped me get here, and one of my buddies, Nico, for watching.
All righty, and I tell you what, big shout out there to Over the Top Paints and Designs. You got a great looking truck there. Big shout out there to Pad, and a big shout out there to Southeast Motorsports.
10-4. I just want to thank also Pad for everything they do. I've been running these races for almost 2 years now, and it's really awesome to run for this kind of organization and really protect the cause that hopefully one day will kind of come to an end. Thank you, sir. Southeast out.
All right, good job, Mitchell. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, that will wrap it up tonight. Mitchell Reeves wins the monthly race for Pad. I want to give a big shout out to all parties involved. Spread the word about Pad. Check them out at www.pad.org. We're going to flash up those race results, and then we're going to get on out of here, and we'll catch you on the next one.